Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bob Barker. Hello, Bob.
Hey.
We are working on his 64. He and his brother Michael have this 64 Savoy. It's got a full cage in it. Real nice car here. And the reason for the cage is because of this thing right here. This cross ram honkin' Hemi right there, buddy. Had a fuel leak, and we spotted where the leak was coming from, and it's typical on Hollies. You can see right there where the plug. So what we did is we got JB weld on it. It was leaking right out of that thing. So now we got the leak fixed. We can get this thing over to a big annual show tomorrow. And meanwhile, the last engine before rebuild, you dynoed out at like 812, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, 812. We're probably conservatively estimating the new engine when it's
about the same.
About the same? Okay. So you're looking at a car that weighs probably about 3,300. Oh, higher?
Believe it or not, it's higher than that.
Oh, it is? Well, yeah, it is a B body, so, but still 812 horsepower. Yeah.
Makes a big difference.
Yes, and also, if you consider it like the Demons are like 4,400 pounds.
This one's 4.
Is it 4? Okay.
We had it on scale.
Yep.
With a full tank of gas, no driver. Chrysler,
Wow.
for years, had that used to go around. B bodies didn't weigh anything.
Yeah.
Well, to get them to weigh that little, you had to take them apart and strip everything out.
Yes, yes.
They were actually pretty heavy cars.
Cool. So you and Mike were racing up in Michigan way back in the day.
In the 60s, yep.
So you were in the 60s, huh? Yeah.
I got my first max wedge engine from a gentleman named Sonny Benson, and he was an engineer at Chrysler in the transmission development.
Fantastic.
So he helped develop the torque plate, but he got me an engine from the Ram Chargers, one of their test engines. We took it apart, cleaned it to within an inch of its life, even though it didn't need it.
Right, yeah.
Put it all back together, and that went in my 62 Plymouth.
Oh, nice.
And that was the first serious race car I had.
Fantastic.
So,
all right.
but that was a lot of years ago.
Yes, and I know Michael was racing that little A body, the Valiant.
Valiant.
Yeah, he had a Valiant with a 4-speed. And then also on a passenger car, you said you had gotten a 1-year-old Belvedere, like turbine bronze with a white interior.
67 Belvedere.
Oh, yeah, the 67 Belvedere, yeah. And then you ordered a Cuda, right?
70 Cuda.
70 Cuda?
V-code. Automatic.
446 automatic, huh?
Now, I was going to
What color was it?
It was F8 green.
Oh, yeah, the dark green, yeah. Yeah, ivy green, yeah.
I was actually all set to pull the trigger on a Hemi 4-speed. But my wife at the time was a leadfoot. And I just envisioned her killing herself in that car with a Hemi in it.
No doubt, yeah.
She was, I'm sure, bad enough with the way it was.
Oh, that's cool.
The car ran in pure stock. It ran 1380s on street tires.
Wow, no kidding.
103, 100.
Yeah, that's quick from back
quick.
then. That really is. With bias plies, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also had a 70 Charger RTSE. That was rally red
Oh, nice.
with a black interior. That was a V code with a 4-speed.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
Both of those cars were super track pack.
Oh, sweet.
So they had 410 Danas.
Yes, yes.
Now
You ordered them right.
well, I was single by that time. I could afford to do that stuff.
Okay, yeah.
The Charger was one of 2. I know that.
Nice, yep.
They were built that way.
Yes, that's a rare build.
Huh?
That's a rare build. Rally red.
No stripes. They had striped delete on it.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
No call-outs, nothing to tell you what it was.
Sleeper.
Well, except RT.
Right.
You know it had to be at least a
right.
444 barrel.
Yep.
U-code engine.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
So anyway, and there were cars in between the years, but those are the ones that stood out. These are the fun cars now.
Yeah.
This one and the Barracuda across the way.
Oh, yeah. And that, oh yes, and that white Barracuda over there, that's got the 505 cross ram stroker on a low deck B B block, right?
Yes.
Air, power steering.
Yes.
And it's originally a 67 Barracuda 383 4-speed car from the factory.
Factory car, yeah.
Yes.
We did nothing to alter the body. Everything, and we've got everything to put it all back.
Yes. Oh, excellent.
So if somebody in the future, we go to sell it, you can put it back to original.
Right,
real
just
quick.
back to the original style. You still have the original engine?
No.
No,
We
just-
didn't have the original engine.
Oh, okay,
It
cool.
was date coded.
Yes, yeah, okay.
But we got the 4-speed, we got the rear end, all
Cool.
those things.
Very
But
good.
not wanting to trash, because I knew what this one was going to make for horsepower.
Yes.
And so we put it, that's got a Dana under it too.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially a super track back, Mosier 60.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
So,
The Mosier axle. Let's take a quick peek at it while we're here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a treat coming over here. They've got nice cars over here. And yeah, as you can see, it's a 67 Barracuda Formula S 383 car from the factory. But it has this honker sitting in there.
Let me hang on a minute. I'll help you.
505 stroker. And what they did is they used a different head configuration. Maybe you can explain that a little more, Bob. How you got the RB intake to fit a B engine.
Chrysler made cylinder heads in the middle and late 60s called Stage 6
Ah,
cylinder
okay.
heads. And they had raised intake ports,
Oh, okay.
which served two purposes. First off, it straightened out the flow into the valve.
Oh, yes,
Straight
yes.
shot in.
Straight shot in.
Big horsepower gain.
Yes.
But when they raised the intake port, they raised it just enough
Yes.
so that it was wide enough that the RB intake would drop right on it.
Ah, very good.
You know,
So that's
now,
how.
what that does, if you were
Okay.
to look right down in here, you can feel an air gap there.
Oh, yes,
The
yes.
bottom of the intake does not fit right
I
down on the
see.
block like it would if it was an RB block.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So,
But it still seals up, yeah.
oh, it seals up perfectly.
Nice. Yeah, this thing is all business here, folks.
But it's, boy, is it tight.
Yep, I bet. No kidding, man. And what's really cool is you and Michael had put the power steering in this thing. And with the air conditioning, with the lines running through the inside of the passenger front fender. But
Yeah.
Mike said after doing this job, he goes, never again. That was a nightmare getting it all in there.
Hey, that's the
Yeah.
fluid reservoir for the power steering.
Oh, very cool. And then also taking a look inside. Is this original interior?
Huh?
Is this original interior?
Original interior.
Wow, look at that. That is stock factory interior,
That is the
folks.
way it came from the factory.
But then again, it's not a high mile car, but I'll tell you what, it's in supreme, and that wheel is perfect.
Yeah.
This is Chrysler when they were building exciting things, man. 383 big block
Right.
Barracuda.
Now, with all these fastbacks, the rear seat does fold down.
Oh,
And it's
fantastic.
got that little,
That's an option, you know. They don't all fold down.
oh, don't they?
Nope.
I didn't know I could-
No, that's an option. Yep.
And it's got the
Cool.
little thing in the back you can drop to the trunk.
Yes,
So
yes.
if you want to put your surfboard in here,
Oh, yeah.
it'll fit.
It eliminates the need for hotels. You can sleep in the
Well,
back of the
there's
car.
also that.
I've heard the stories, Bob. I've heard the stories from all different people, and you know, so. Well, there you have it, Mopar fans. Two dynamite cars. 505 stroker, 67 Barracuda 4-speed with Mosier axles. And of course, the 64 Savoy with the cross ram Hemi.
Nobody ever pays attention to old blue here.
Oh, yeah.
This will be an antique next year.
No doubt. Yep. So, two dynamite cars here in the Barker Brothers garage. So there you have it, and one hell of a nice collection here. This is Gau's Garage, coming to you from Nokomis, Florida.